Lightroom has the ability to organize and do very, very basic edits on your video clips. Since a lot of us have cameras that now shoot video, it's very helpful that Lightroom can handle this stuff and we don't have to go into Premiere necessarily.
They can do exposure or just...
Yeah, I'm gonna show you here. So I'm gonna go down to my collection that I made here for video and just show you how to edit a video clip. If you're in Grid and you tap on the space bar, and by the way, tapping on a space bar in a regular image will bring it up to loop view. That's an additional way. Instead of the E key, that'll get you to full view. If you're on a regular image and you tap in a second time on the space bar, it'll zoom in 1:1, or whatever you have your preview size set at. But anyway, on videos here, you can play your video, and now if I hit, since I'm in video mode, if I tap the space bar, it'll actually play the video. Okay, I'm in the library module, and I opened up a video file. Okay, and the way you know, if you're in Grid, you'll see a time here, and that's how you know it's a video file, plus the little hint of the .mov file suffix. So anyway, I'm going to open it. And the way you can trim a video clip to get it to the right size is we can watch it here, and we'll pick our start point. And let's say I want to start just before this guy comes into the frame. I can slide back. I don't know if, can everybody see where I'm working right down here in the bar? Okay, right down at the bottom is the editor. I slid to the point where what I wanted is the end point. I'm going to slide back just a little bit, just before this guy comes in. And then over here on the left side of that, you can click on this and drag it to the right up to this point, to the start point. So that's going to be your end point for the video. All right, and then we can do the same thing. I'm going to come back out just a little so we can see. And I'm going to hit play. And we'll say that's my stop point. So I can drag from the far side, from the end side, to the left, and now I have it, the trim video. So it's just going to start from that point. Okay, so now, if you want to edit, we could say, okay, this is a little bit overexposed. We can go into the editing tool. Actually, we don't need to even do a separate tool. This is faster than that. Right here in your panel, you can see you have access to some of the items that you could control on a still photograph. You still have exposure, contrast, whites and blacks, and vibrance. So let's bring this exposure down just a little bit. Okay, and let's just say I wanted to warm it up just a tad. If I had other video clips, and I do, that I wanted to sync that to, I could select this one and then sync those changes to it. So if you have multiple clips and you want to be consistent as you're putting together your little video or incorporating these clips into a slideshow, you can be consistent. You can copy those things over again. So let me go back to here. And if you wanted to pick any frame from the movie, just go through and you hit the space bar and it stops. If you want to set that, you like that, you want to make a print out of that, you can click on capture frame down here, and it'll save a JPEG out for you, and you see it appears in the toolbar there. And then you can make a print of that or do anything you want with that. It's going to be a lower quality than your original capture, but at least you have access to it. And the other thing that you can do with your video is to again, go to, let's just stop that here. If you want this to be your poster frame that goes on the thumbnail, you could set that as the poster frame, and then when you go to G, you see what we you see what we just set.